it's Chantel with Telly's Talkin' Chalk. How's everybody doing today? Sorry we're a little delayed today. We were having some technical difficulties. I'm just going to move this out of the way for a second just so I can use my iPad and get this shared out. When you're jumping on, say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. Like and follow the business page. Check out my VIP group, Telly's Talkin' Chalk VIP. You can also find me on Instagram and YouTube. If you would like to see some of my finished projects, you can also go to tellystalkinchalk.ca, and there are links to the business websites, whether you're in Canada or the US, that you can shop from there as well. And make your own projects. So, let me just see how things are going on this end. Make sure my sound is off. There we go. I'm just going to get this shared out real quick. I'm not technically supposed to say that word because it gets us in trouble, but oh, and we're doing it old school style because they changed everything. Sorry, this does take a couple of minutes sometimes. There. Did it a couple of times. I will do it after the fact. Next. Alright. So, we're just going to move that over there. Move this back this way. Oh, but I need to be able to see the comments. Hopefully I'll be able to see from that far. And we're going to work this back over here. So today we're working with our more pastel-y colors. Our daffodil yellow, our raspberry sorbet, our regal purple, and our eucalyptus green. I am working with this sideways, so I will show it to you from top to bottom when we're done. I'm going to only do half of it today, and then we'll do half of it tomorrow. But I have to do it this way just because my arms aren't long enough to go past there. And, well, this thing is almost double the size than it is wide. I think this is actually a 12 by 18. I think, which is our D size. So today I'm thinking we're going to do the leaves in green, thinking maybe these flowers in yellow, these flowers in purple, our way down this way, and we will see what we come up with. Again, when you're jumping on, say hello, let me know where you're coming in from. We're going to start with the eucalyptus because there's a lot more leaves than there is anything else. So, love how this gets a tight seal, but I always think that I haven't ever opened it, and we know for a fact that I've used our eucalyptus a bunch. Clearly, I didn't clean off the sides of these very well. So this is our creamy dreamy, but if you get it stuck to the side, it will dry. So we're just going to stick it back in and work with this. A little bit goes a long way, so when you go through, you can wipe up all the excess and use it on other parts. debating on what I'm doing, the little bubble things here, what color I'm doing them in, so I'm going to avoid doing them right now. And I will be doing the paste and pull technique just because there is so much of this to do. It's also why we are going to do this for a 2-day project. I don't want to keep you here the whole time doing it all in one. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna... These are all gonna be... because it's too difficult to make it anything else, so... Sometimes you just gotta go with what the project makes it look like it needs to do to make it easier on yourself. If you would like to know about Chalk Couture, hashtag chalk in the comments. If you would like to know about Club Couture, which is our subscription box that comes to you monthly, hashtag club in the comments. I don't want to use too much in there. I'll get it everywhere. But I want to make sure I use enough to get in the little corners. Because every once in a while I miss a little corner somewhere. So I'm trying not to do that today. If you're seeing the replay, hashtag replay, and let me know where you're coming in from and when you've seen this. I always like to know when my replay people see this, so that I know when to come live, maybe for a special live. I totally just wiped that back into the jar just to take some back out. I'm not sure why I did that, but that's okay. How's the weather where you guys are at? Let me know in the comments. It is super warm here. I'm not even sure what the degree is at this point. But it is hot. I'm not complaining. I'd rather be hot than cold, so... Gonna want to pull this up soon though, because it is warm. This is gonna dry. Now it does take a little longer for the Creamy Dreamy to dry, but because of the humidity, it won't take that long. Alright, let's just... I missed 4. Well, I can always go after it. Am I covering any of my 4? Yep. Am I covering all my 4?
Nope, 2 out of 4.
Alright. Woohoo! I can kind of see them after the fact, but that's fine. I'm getting it all over me. Which, if you know my lives, that happens a lot. Where did the... Our little detail tool is awesome for getting the stuck pieces. Alright, so you're going to want to pull this as evenly as you possibly can. This part won't matter because there's no image, so if it stretches on there, not so bad. But when you come up like this, you're going to want to do it evenly And all the little speckles you can see. I'll move my arm for a second. Let that dry for just a few seconds. Say hello when you're jumping on. Let me know where you're coming in from. I'm going to lay this back over. I don't want it to stick in the wrong spots though. Because when we go over the other stuff that's not done. Okay, I'm going to stick it to my arm and do it this way. I want to make sure that there's no bubbles so that there's no leaks. Alright, so we still have some more. I should have did the ones over here before I did that, but oh, and there's there we go. Just don't want it where the words are. That's my only problem right now. So now we're doing the far side. Which is going to be even funnier for me to see. I think I got it. Okay, well, I still talk in terms of top to bottom, so.
Okay, do you want me to turn it around for you?
Nope, I'm just trying to figure out what you mean. Because you said the bottom.
Towards the big, pushing you towards the big flower. So towards the bottom. No, towards you more.
There's a bubble there? Is that what you're meaning?
No.
That's a whole other thing.
Okay, I didn't know if that was a bubble inside of the flower.
Nope, that's a bubble. I'm specifically trying not to touch that the more you're telling me to do it. No, I just realized. I was like, I think that's what he's after. He's after me getting the bubble, but I'm avoiding the bubble because I don't know what color I want it to be yet. Really? And this is why we're doing this in 2 days, because it might even take 3. I can use this as a roller and see if that helps. You gotta invent stuff when you. Oh, that part's already done. Never mind. Don't even have to worry about that. Alright. So now we need to do all these other guys. Okay, so we're gonna do. So these guys in yellow. Nope. Am I supposed to be? Oh, hey Christina. Sorry I missed your comment. I didn't see it pop up and it doesn't stay there, so I have to hide it. I'm sorry. How are you, darling? It wasn't even telling me anybody's on either, so
Well, she was. She didn't help me out. But Colin wasn't here and she had personal questions she wanted to ask me.
okay. It's hot here too. What are you up to today? Well, that was quite a bit. You have a question for me? Oh, I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna do these guys in yellow as well. I know they're a little different than the one before, but okay, that's a long-winded message and that ran away.
I'm organizing 400 spools of ribbon. I'm wrapping them around cardboard so I can store them and the stupid rolls won't spill out everywhere. LOL.
Oh Lord, that's a lot. I wish they would let the messages stay on the screen when they like they used to, because I mean, you look away for 2 seconds and you miss everything. Especially like the longer messages, you like get half the words gone and I'm trying to wait for the question. Supposedly? Yes, I am. I've been in a wheelchair all my life. I have spina bifida. I was born with it. Why do you ask? I'm a pretty open book if you want to ask questions. Alright. I'm going to I'm sorry that you can't do that because of large transfers. I do large transfers. This is a size D. I do them. There's always a way around it. I have a partner though that helps me, so that helps. When I started doing this and realizing that these things are as big as they are and that I would need help, I just moved when I was doing my lives around. I had to wait until my husband was done work. Oh, you know what? That's not a... I thought that was a bubble. Here it's the... It's the cord. It's showing me a line on it. Here, I thought it was a bubble. Yeah. It absolutely can be done. You may need a little help. I have a husband, like I said, that helps me. But I love it. I don't let my disability tell me that I can't do something. But yeah, absolutely. Show her the video. Let her know that she can do it. I think it's awesome. The one reason why I'm doing it is because I can't do... Well, it's not that I can't, but I haven't been hired to do jobs outside of the house. And I like being creative. So, I joined with Chalk Couture. And I've loved every minute of it. Especially during this hard time. You know, when everybody's going crazy, I just chalk. I make pretty things and I sell it. Or I give it away as presents. Whatever. There's very little in Chalk Couture that I have an issue with. Because it's a great company, great people. If you need help, there are so many people that are around that will help you. If you have questions, concerns, anything like that. See, now this is where it gets tricky, but yes, pick it up. So yeah, the lives aren't always perfect, maybe. But I do it. That's how it's coming out so far. I love it. I'm loving the two colors together. I think they're so pretty. I actually like... A lot of these speckles aren't actually because it dried. I was thinking it was, but there's actual like speckles in these flowers so that it was actually meant to be like that. So, although sometimes even if it's not, I say it is. Shh, what people don't know won't kill them. Right? That is the saying, right? Something to that effect. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. So I said I was making these purple. Just being so far away from me. Oh, honey, you would be great. And honestly, let me know if you want to do a live, and I'll jump on with you. Like, I'll jump on and talk to you like you're talking to me. That is the reason why I'm okay. Because I'm literally just talking to a friend. I'm with a Toastmasters group, also, which has helped me with my public speaking. If you ever want to know anything about that, message me. We are online based, so you can always hook up with me there. Cheap plug, but you can do it. A little bit. It's not shameless. I love it. Okay, we said purple. I'm kind of confusing myself, okay? People, like, this is just not good. Last time, I don't even know what I did. I did something weird. I said one color and I came out with a whole other color. Oh yeah, when I made the big U, the one part on the bottom was supposed to be a different color and it ended up not being because I just started talking to people and mess ups are fun sometimes. It's art. Right? Like it doesn't have to be perfect. It's homemade art, especially. Right? Like you're doing it by hand. So people expect a little bit of, ruggedness and whatever. And the other way that I got better at this, look at other designers. I watched a bunch of them. When I first, actually before I even started, I was watching all of the Americans before it even came to Canada. I had Suzanne. I had Gina. There was a couple of others that I haven't actually seen recently, which is kind of sad. I hope they're still around. But I still, like I said, I keep in touch with Suzanne Martin and Gina. Starts with a T. Can't remember her last name. It's also not English, so that doesn't help. Both are great ladies. Absolutely have ball with both of them. And then I have my own upline that I adore. I've actually had 3 different uplines. Oh, you watch both, yeah. They're amazing ladies. I love them. Make me laugh all the time. But I have my own upline. I ended up joining with a friend, but she didn't stick around, and then her upline didn't stick around. So, I'm on my 3rd. And I told her that if she quits, I'm done. Which I don't actually mean that, because I love this company. But she also swore to me she wouldn't leave, so. Okay, I'm going to do this part, and then we're going to pull it again. Or am I? Because I forgot to do this part. No, you know what? I'm going to do the pink, because I figured out the dots are going to be pink. My dots and my words, I think I'm going to do in pink and keep the rest, the colors that we've got going. You know how when you're doing something especially this big, you're like, I don't know what the finished product is going to be. I only can do it step by step, and then we'll figure it out from there. That's where I'm at. It's kind of how I run my life. Just go by the seam of my pants and see what happens. Typically it turns out okay. Sometimes it can be a hot mess, but hey, there's a hot mess technique. That's fun to do. It's literally named after me, I tell you. Hard circles are to do with a square squeegee. Seems very weird. Especially when you're not trying to touch anything else, but you want to get the whole circle. Alright, big stretch. And yes, I know I've missed the one that we were talking about earlier that you were trying to get me to get. I will get him in a second. I'll bring it closer, work all the way out, and then come back in. Just a little easier, maybe. Oh, this might not be good. Can I get it in? There we go. Just want to get it small, because he's only a small guy, but I don't want to hit the yellow. So, okay, these are mini squeegees, guys. I don't even have a small, and I'm telling you, the small is twice as big as the mini. And that part would never get done. Okay, you just said something to me that I just missed. What did you say? Till Friday. Friday we get released. Woohoo! Well, well, okay, yes. But yes, we're getting semi-released as of Friday. Yay. It's my husband's birthday, so we actually get to go out and get food. Last year we couldn't. All of us, technically, all of us couldn't go out. I think Mom was maybe able to, just, because she's in April, and then me, my husband, and my brother are all in June, and none of us could go out. We're all 11 days apart. No, 8 days apart. Because Brandon's is right before mine. And Paul and I are 8 days apart. And, we couldn't go out. It sucked. But we made the most of it as far as being at home with family. But, you always like to go out and have a nice dinner. But we had a nice dinner as far as we had barbecue, which is great. I am not shaming the barbecue. The barbecue is awesome. All right. So now I got a mix of stuff going on, because now I need to do these in eucalyptus and then start the words, and I'll end here somewhere. I mean, it's not a straight edge, quote unquote, but are you going? Well, I saw 3 words. No, we're not able to go. We're technically on lockdown as far as that is concerned, because we're in Canada. We still can't cross borders. We're only in stage 1, and there's 3 stages. So I don't even think we'll be able to cross borders till stage 3, which will be probably 2 months from now, 3 months. So, no, don't get to go to ChalkCon in person. But I am going to be there virtually. I got the virtual vibe pack, or pass, so I will be there. That's what we were joking about when, was it you that we were, no, maybe not. Suzanne and I and somebody else were joking, because Suzanne and somebody are going to be roommates, and I was all jealous because I love Suzanne. I think she's awesome. But I don't get to meet her in person as of yet. Yeah. A lot of people did. I know I have 2 downlines, and I don't think one is actually even trying to work it as a business. I don't know. She hasn't contacted me about anything, but the other one I'm in contact with quite closely, and she only got the $19 one, so she was a little disappointed, but at least she gets to do something for her first time. I actually didn't do any of it my first year. I totally missed out. Well, I mean, I I looked at the free stuff, but none of the stuff that we had to pay for, I did. Okay, so we did that. I'm gonna do the words here, and then we're gonna go. Oh, yes. I said I was doing that. I thought I did that first, actually. I get talking and then I forget what I've done. Am I missing any other comments? The week of the 14th. That is the date. Did you not get or see the video on the main page that Brandy, I believe was? Or maybe Brandy and, oh, I can't think of her name. Cat. Or CEO. Can't think of her name. I'm gonna call her Catherine, but it's not. Christine. I think either Brandy did it or Brandy and Christine did it when they did their double thing. Maybe I have time to do this. Alright. Because they did a whole info thing this week. Just a few days ago, actually. It's on the main studio page. Yeah, it was only the other day, so it should be one of the last couple things posted. I know people post a lot of stuff on there sometimes, but and Amelia might have went over it at some point too on one of her update things. See, that's why I'm confusing people, because I can't think of everybody's name. There's so many of them. But I'm sure it was mentioned. I believe it was said that it would start arriving around the 14th, or start shipping around the 14th, which normally means 2 days after that. So, 16th. Did I get all that? No, he's coming close to look over my work.
It looked like there was something there, but
It's just a streak.
it's
It's just
the streak from
the swipe. No, you just could have asked, because I can tell what that was, but I was like, whoa, he's coming to investigate. I'm in trouble when my husband comes to investigate what I've done. Normally means I've done something, and not normally right. Alright, this is going to be the last part I do for today. I'm going to be back tomorrow, again at 5 o'clock, because this has already been 45 minutes. Like, there's another 45 minutes to go. Whew. Alright, so I'm going to peel this up. I'm going to show you guys where we're at. Shh, I lied for 1 sec. Oh, 1 other sec. Oh, there's a whole other 1 other second. This is not good. This is making a liar out of me. Hey, Heather, you're going to come see the reveal, girl. I'm sorry you weren't here to watch this part, but I'm going to do the second part tomorrow. You got to come and visit me. I start at 5. Okay, I'm officially done this part. So I'm going to lift this up, tear out back all of the... all I saw was an LOL. What was the rest of that come? Yep, just in time for the reveal. For, well, half of the reveal.
Reveal part 1.
Yep. Our trusty little tool that helps me so much without nails. Thanks, darling. Alright, you ready? Now again, the crackles are supposed to be there in the flowers. Oh, and in the words. I just noticed. Because there's a break there. And I was like, oh no, did I mess it? But it actually is supposed to be there. They like to make it vintage look, so I like it. Because when I screw up, I can say it's still vintage. So that is the start of our project. I'm going to turn it the right way, preferably without knocking everything over. I'm not lifting it up. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. He's too big. I know, but it's too big. So we're going to do it this way. Ta-da! I don't know if it's even in the right spot because my thing hasn't turned fully yet. No, it's not. You lied to me. There we go. So that's it so far. We're going to work on the rest of it tomorrow, starting at 5 o'clock, preferably on the dot, but we started a little late. We were having some technical difficulties. But I will see you all tomorrow. And until then, have a great day. Don't die from the heat. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.